Hey Spirit Tribe, Gigi here with Spirit Readings, and I'm so glad and so happy that you're able to join me here today, taking a look at March 2025 for Capricorn. So wherever you happen to have Capricorn in your birth chart, like for me, one of my nodes is in Capricorn. The moon was in Capricorn when I was born, so I tend to pay attention to the messages here as well. Or if you're just wanting to check in on a Capricorn, hello and welcome. I'm so happy to have you here. Now, please keep in mind that there are so many of us, so not everything may resonate. And you know what? That's perfectly okay. You can just set it to the side for someone else or for later even. You know, it may make more sense as events continue to unfold. Anything and everything is possible when we believe. So if it doesn't apply, you just go on ahead and you let her fly. No harm, no foul, no big deal. If you are new here, please keep in mind that I have had strokes, so that can affect my memory. I can struggle to find my words sometimes. I also have tremors, which can, you know, affect my shuffling. It can make me, you know, my grip, I struggle with it, so just bear with me. You know, the message gets out the way that it is meant to. Everything that you need to know about me, about this channel, you can find that in the description down below, so make sure you check that out. If I can even talk, check that out. You are getting a bonus in your reading. Thank you so much for running the numbers up on last month's reading. If you would like a chance at a bonus in your next month's reading, make sure you run them numbers up on this reading. So, all right, let's get some messages here for you, Capricorn. Now, you can look at this part as being past, present, future. You can look at it as being all present, all future, however it resonates for you personally. Make sure you are paying attention to your intuition. You know, when your spidey senses start tingling, it lets you know, hey, this is for me, or hey, that is definitely not for me. So make sure you're paying attention. Okay. We have a number 30 here for change. You know, I've been telling so many people that I have been feeling like there is a big change on the horizon. Something big is coming up. You know, something has been set in motion and it's staying in motion here, you guys. I feel like this is a change for the better, for your highest and greatest good. I'm also feeling like this could have something to do with ancestry. You know, a big blessing, a big change, you know, coming from your family line here. Past lives could be involved here, you guys. There are birds of, you know, birds are usually messengers, but I feel like this also could be like some high priestess, empress energy in here as well. You know, diving into your divine feminine is something else that I hear coming through here as well. So let's see what else we need to know here, Capricorn. Okay. We have a number 39 for prison. You know, for some of you, I feel like this is isolation, like self-imposed, you know, kind of feeling that hermit energy here of going within. But, you know, the hermit has, you know, even though he's sitting there, he's going within, he's doing his inner work. That could be part of your change as well, doing, you know, your shadow work here, you guys, really working on yourself inside and out. But also, you know, he's holding that lantern in his hand, you guys. It's his inner light that he shines out into the world. And, you know, we want that to burn, you know, the brightest that it possibly can. So maybe part of your change is, you know, going within right now and doing that work. But, you know, you're not meant to stay there forever, you guys. You know, we need human contact and interaction. So if you've been feeling depressed or anything like that, you know, maybe it is time to get yourself out of prison, you know, set yourself free, you guys. Enjoy your freedom, enjoy your independence, enjoy all the change and growth that is taking place. And we have, ooh, I can't even hold on to it. See what I mean about my grip? And number 32 for intuition. You know, like I said, we have to really trust our intuition. It is leading and guiding us all the time. And the more we are in tune and in alignment with it, you know, the quicker those messages come through. You know, it looks like Little Red Riding Hood here, you know, coming up on a creepy, eerie cabin, and maybe she's really not meant to go through it. She is holding a lantern. I mentioned that already with you know, the Hermit. So, you know, her light here, you guys, and guiding, leading and guiding her, divine timing, divine guidance is all things that are coming through here as well with that intuition. You know, like I said, learning to trust it more. The more you use it, the stronger the connection, the quicker you can get those messages, those downloads. You know, for some of you here, you may be quantum leaping is something else that is coming through here. And you know, not everyone is meant to go with us from phase to phase. And usually when somebody exits, another person comes in. They are meant to be in our life. It's for a reason. It's for a season. Trust and believe that your guides and your angels are working overtime behind the scenes on your behalf for your highest and greatest good. You know, when something doesn't feel good, when something doesn't feel right, pay attention to that, especially if it's about a person. You know, you could save yourself a lot of heartache, a lot of wasted time and energy here, you guys. You know, for some of you, I feel like, you know, you are self-isolating here in order to cope, in order to heal. But at some point, you know, that change will take place, you guys. And, you know, hey, Stella got her groove back, you know. You're going to get back out there, get back on the horse. So, all right, let's see what's going on in the love department here for you, Capricorn. This can include self. It can include family and friends, as well as significant others. Literally anywhere that you have love in your life here, you know. So focusing on our heart space here. And, you know, we got to change and grow. We have the feather. Someone you know is undependable and insincere. So, you know, I feel like cutting the cords may be a way of changing, you know. Don't give them access to you anymore, you know. Cut them cords, you guys. A full break here. We have the seahorse for family matters. So, you know, the male seahorse is the one that gives birth, right? So, it could deal with like father, grandfather energy is something that I'm getting here. If they are on the other side, I am getting a tap on my right shoulder. Whenever it happens on the right for me, that is male energy, and I'm feeling like father, grandfather, that sort of, it could be an uncle, maybe the uncle helped raise you, you know, that could be something, you know, he may have been like another father or your father figure if your father wasn't in the picture. There are so many of us, so the possibilities are literally endless here. And I know for me, I'm seeing my uncle. He passed away in 2016. He was that for me. So, you know, hey, hey. All right, we do have older woman coming through, dealings or relationship with an older woman. So, you know, grandmotherly, grandmother energy coming through here as well. It could be self for some as well, you know. Like I said, that change, you know, we like to think that as we get older, we get wiser, you know, we have more life experience. So maybe you're trying to get through, you know, to a male figure, you know, maybe you're trying to connect, especially if they are on the other side, you guys, and maybe that's part of trusting your intuition that the messages are going to come through when you need them. And we have the lily for spiritual love. So, you know, pour more love back into yourself all the time, you guys. You know, that's one of the ways we keep our own cup full and replenished, and, you know, not letting people drain us, you guys. You know, I feel like you definitely have some energy vampires around you. Now, if that's for you, you're going to know it. If it's not, you're also going to know it. So, you know, Don't give them access to you anymore, you guys. Do not be afraid to stand strong in your truth and in your power and tell people no or F off or whatever else it is, you know, that you need to say. So do what you need to do, you guys. Handle your business, take care of it. All right, let's see what's going on in finances and career for you here, Capricorn. I always like to know what's going on with my money, honey, you know, like tell me more, tell me more. And I always hope and pray that it is good things, you guys. Give me all the goodness all the time. Okay, we do have the lobster for financial pinch. So, you know, you may need to look a little closer at your finances here, see what can be cut out. Maybe you have subscriptions that you're paying for that you don't even use, you guys, and, you know, budget a little better. I know sometimes I'm like, you know, let me spend a little money and feel better, you know, like it's one of my ways of coping or something, like, oh, let me just spend a little and treat myself and I'll feel better. So, you know, maybe we have to not do that as much, and I know it's hard. All right, we do have the star though for guaranteed success. So whatever you put your hand, heart, and mind to will be successful. You need to put all of your belief, you know, I feel like for some we're manifesting, you know, we're manifesting all the time, and that's something that we have to be aware of, you guys. Literally manifesting all the time. So if you don't like what you see coming back to you, be more aware of your thoughts, your actions. You know, they all matter, you guys. You know, the tongue has the power of life and death. So what are you speaking into existence? You know, first you have to dream it and believe it, right? And the star, with that, I also feel Aquarius energy coming through. So you could have Aquarius somewhere in your birth chart, or you could be dealing with an Aquarius or someone with Aquarius in their birth chart. Like I have said, there are so many of us, so the possibilities are literally endless. And, you know, for some of us, we don't even know our birth chart or other people's, so that is perfectly okay as well. We have the table, hard work ahead. So, you know, lots of elbow grease here, you guys, but, you know, realize that you are worthy and deserving of all the good things all the time. And, you know, you do bring a lot to the table. You have a lot to offer. We also have the mountain road. You are on the road to success. So, you know, maybe there's a financial pinch. Maybe that's part of why you feel like you're in prison there. Maybe you feel like you're not able to do the things that you want to do, you know, but you can always look at things that don't really cost much or anything at all if it lifts your soul. Listen to music. You know, you guys, music for me is therapy. It's very, you know, uplifting to me. Going outside and taking my shoes off and grounding, you know, that's fun to me. You know, it helps me be grounded and centered. When I'm not grounded, I feel like my life is in an upheaval and chaotic and messy. But, you know, sometimes messy works for us too, you know. All right, let's see what's going on in life for you here, Capricorn. You know, life do be life and a little too hard sometimes. I know your girl here is like, hey, life, pump your brakes, use some Vaseline, you know. Wow, right? Like, too much sometimes. Way too much sometimes. Okay, you have the jug, light-hearted, carefree time, you guys. You know, go out and kick up your heels. You know, maybe sometimes people want to treat you. And, you know, I know for some, if we've been going through a lot, you know, maybe we don't want to get out there. But, you know, you never know who you're going to meet or, you know, what's going to happen if you don't put yourself out there. So remember to have fun. Life requires balance. We do have the teardrops for great personal sorrow. Maybe March is an anniversary of someone's passing. It is my uncle's. He passed in March of 2016. I know, Uncle, I'm feeling you very strong here, which is kind of making it hard for me to concentrate. I'm also feeling a lot of other energies as well right now, so it's kind of making my anxiety go up a little bit. So if I seem a little chaotic, that is why. I feel a little lightheaded here. you know, that happens sometimes when I have a lot of spirits that are trying to come through. All right, we have the dog barking, advice from a friend. So, you know, this isn't any just Joe Schmo off the street, you know, criticizing or anything like that. This is someone that loves and cares about you and has your best interest in heart. Maybe it is a little bit of tough love. Maybe that's part of why you're crying. I mean, you know, sometimes we have to hear something and, you know, but we can always ask that the right words at the right time be given to us so that we don't wound or offend anyone, and that people are open and receptive to hear what we need to say, right? You also have the unicorn. Use your intuition to make beneficial changes, you guys. Not the first time your intuition and change has come up. They are working hand in hand here, you guys, you know, and step up and do your part. You know, I feel like there's fear of getting things wrong or not being received well. You know, maybe you're in your own head overthinking things a little too much, you know. Woosah right on out the door with all that mess and BS and negativity, you guys, you know. Blow that as far away from you as you can. All right, let's get a message from the moon. You know, the moon is all about changes in our lives. She herself goes through her changes, her phases, her cycles from new to full. She is beautiful, wonderful, and amazing in whatever phase she happens to be in, and so are you. So let's get a message from Mama Moon here for Capricorn. Let's see what Capricorn needs to know. All right, feeling led here. Love it. Prosperity lies ahead. New moon in Taurus, so a fellow earth sign, you know, coming in here, very grounded, very balanced energy, letting you know, yes, there may be a financial pinch, but if you look closer, if you look deeply, if you're willing to work at it, prosperity lies ahead. You know, you're bringing things to the table. You've got that star. You've got that mountain road, you guys. Listen to your intuition. Be willing to change. Be willing to go with the flow. And your commitment is being tested. First quarter moon. Like I said, I feel like for some we are being tested to see what we'll do, what we'll say, if we'll give up on things. You know, life's a test. We have to go through them, right? All right, let's see what else you need to know here, Capricorn. I absolutely love this deck. Sometimes it really cracks me up with the things that it says. So I'm feeling led here. Oh my goodness, love it. This is a bonus card. It's Joyful Space. I may have to pull it a little closer to me because that is bright and hurting my eyes. Uh-oh, has your workspace slid from Model of Cleanliness to Graveyard of Mugs? From Pinterest pic to Kathy cartoon. Time to get a second job, the job of giving your surroundings a makeover. You may be chained to a desk, but it's not a prison. Oh my God, you had prison there. Maybe that's for some of you. Maybe that's what you're feeling, is stuck in a dead-end job, something that's not really, you know, feeding your soul. You know, you're not really meant to be doing it. You're meant to be doing something else, which can cause all kinds of chaos within. Use your freedom of expression to make your space as joyful as you can. Ditch the clutter, hang some pics, sage that cubicle. Yes, honey, sage. Spruce up your space and you'll earn the excuse to be lazy and messy all over again. Unless you work in a prison, but even then, you're not a prisoner. You know, some of you may work in a prison. I mean, I didn't even think of that until just now. Unless you are, in which case, sorry. So, you know, those cards can be kind of snarky, I think, is why I like them. All right, let's get a fortune cookie message here for you, Capricorn. Let's see what else you need to know here. Being led to that one there. Reinvent yourself. You know, I think I said this in Scorpio's reading too, that you're basically like the phoenix rising from your ashes here, you guys. A transformation is taking place. Enjoy a new lease on life. You know, you're going through changes. I love that old Ozzy Osbourne song, Changes. If you've never heard it, maybe give it a listen. You know, it's a good one, an oldie but a goodie, right? I'm aging myself here a little bit, but that's okay. I don't mind. You know, and I feel like this is encompassing your whole life, you guys. Like, you're reinventing yourself. You know, you're finally stepping up, making the choice, making the decision to go full steam ahead with what you know you're meant to do in this life. So if that resonates, definitely let me know in a comment down below. Let's get a fairy dust message here for you, Capricorn. I didn't have anything leprechaun, so I figured fairy dust would do. We have friends. All the love your light extends, its reflection shown in chosen friends. And that's just it, you guys. You get to choose who your friends are, who you want around you. You even get to choose your family. You know, family isn't always just our blood relatives. You know, it's our spirit tribe. It's the people that we love that love us back unconditionally. And, you know, no judgment here, you guys. You know, I always say that with my best friends, you know, tell me anything. I don't care. I mean, I do care, obviously, but I don't care what it is. You know, I'm not here to judge anyone, and I'm not meant to know everything all the time. And even with my spirit guides and everything, you know, I'm not meant to know everything, because if I did, it would take the spice out of life, and I definitely don't want that. But I trust and believe that I get to know what I am meant to know, and it's for a reason. So I'm a firm believer in that. So, all right, Capricorn, let's get your bonus here. This is the answer is simple, and that's really what we want. You know, we want to make the answer a little more simple. So we have a flyer here, and it's a number 8, be courageous. So with that, you know, I'm feeling the strength card in Tarot. It's the energy of Leo. I am a Leo sun, Capricorn moon. You know, I'm showing up here a lot. Like I said, I felt my uncle too, so we're showing up here, you guys. But be courageous, you know. Strength is about our inner strength, you guys, you know, not brute force. And, you know, like I said, a lot of us, you know, we are going within. I do feel the hermit energy here as well. We have a number 16. It's not an emergency. So, you know, maybe you've been having a pity party about things and isolating yourself and not putting your best foot forward. Maybe you're, you know, not... With me, I know, like, change is hard for me. It's not natural for me. It doesn't feel natural for me to go with a flow, but I'm learning to do it. The older I get, it just, you know, makes life easier. Like I said, we want to make it simple. Maybe we have to get back to basics. Maybe we have to slow down a little bit. And, you know, we'll know when it's an emergency, and we'll know when it's not. And it's okay if you've made a mountain out of a molehill, but, you know, pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and get back out there, you guys. You know, there's still a whole lot of life to live. And we have a number 21, be patient. Ooh, that patient can seem like a cuss word, you know, like... Excuse me, you know, because as a society, we tend to have that drive-through mentality of, let me place my order here, and by the time I get around, I expect it to be ready, fresh, hot, good to go. But, you know, when we're thinking of our life as a whole and how long it is, you know, we have to learn to be patient, because there are things, especially the really big things, that take a lifetime, that take a really long time, maybe longer than we would like. But, you know, we want that soul food. We want that gourmet food, you know, that feeds our soul, that brings about joy and peace and happiness and all the good things all the time, you guys. So we have to learn to be patient. And, you know, maybe there's a breakup that happened, and, you know, people may think that you should be sad about it still when you're not. I mean, that could be a thing, you know, but F what people have to say. That's their opinion. You know, this is your journey, your trip around the sun. It's special and unique to who you are, and you're the only one that can live it, you guys. You know, be the chariot, take a hold of the reins in your own life. Don't let nobody else, you know, steer you this way or that. You know, you have to be in control. So, all right, Capricorn, these are your messages. I hope you enjoyed them. If you did, please leave me a comment down below. Let me know. Make sure you smash the heck out of that like button. Like I said, run the numbers up on this reading for a chance at a bonus in your next month's reading. March is all about finding our pot of gold, so I hope and pray that you find your pot of gold, however it looks for you personally. You know, for some, we may want it to show up in the love department. You know, maybe there are changes. I just saw the Three of Swords in my mind's eye, so, you know, heartbreak, you know, a great sorrow. You did have the teardrops over there as well. Maybe it's not a family loss, maybe it's the loss of a significant other, a partner, whether they're here or on the other side. You know, I feel like definitely a healing and a cleansing needs to take place here within you guys. For some, maybe you're wanting that pot of gold to show up in your career and finances. You know, you could be feeling that financial pinch. Maybe you're not in alignment. Maybe you know that you're not in alignment, but you're just not where you need to be just yet. So you're self-isolating. You feel like you're trapped, stuck, but you know what? Things are turning around. Something has been set in motion here, you guys. And I feel like it's you manifesting, praying, hoping, wishing, and, you know, your lucky star is showing up there. And if you're like me, maybe you want your pot of gold to show up in your life, you know, encompass and embrace your life as a whole, you know, but you gotta learn to trust your intuition more. You know, this can look creepy and eerie and like, oh, I don't think I'm really meant to be here, but it's exactly where you're meant to be. You know, we can't always judge a book by its cover, you guys. So, all right. From the bottom of my heart, I love and appreciate each and every single one of you, and I want to say thank you, blessed be, namaste, and goodbye.